everybody. Today's Inkvent ink is called Tinsel. This is a red ink with shimmer, and it looks like it is a copper shimmer. Here is the chromatography. You see here we have a dark rose color and a cinnabar red. And here is the Rhodia notepad. It's written with the Benno talisman. And we have a dry time from 20 seconds. And here the water resistance. You can see here a little bit of the rose colored lines. But for me personally, this is not enough, so I wouldn't call it water resistant, because I thought that I would be able to restore a whole page because so much of the ink has left with the water. So how does the ink look when it is still wet? See here, it's a very nice, not too dark red. And I also was surprised because this ink, as I said, has a copper sheen, and I wouldn't have thought that copper goes well with red, but it does. You see maybe a little bit of the sheen, not of the sheen, of the shimmer. So I really like this ink. It reminds me a little bit of flames of fire, or sometimes in the sky you see very fire red color, and this looks like this. It's a very nice ink. It flowed also very well in the pen. I had no bleed through, no feathering, and also no ghosting or show through. Here's the ink on the Rhodia gold book. So you can see here it is dark enough ink. There's a little bit of the shimmer. Here's the ink on the whole page. Here you see it on the Oxford optic paper. Here is the shimmer. You also have here a little bit of shading. Yeah, camera doesn't pick it up that well. So it's a very nice ink. Now the ink comparison. Here we have the Tinsel with the shimmer particles. And here's another shimmer ink, Sailor's Warning. This was a Reddit ink. It has some pink shimmer and is a little bit lighter than the Tinsel. And here we have Spiced Apple from last year's Inkvent calendar, but the base color from Spiced Apple is darker in tone and has less pink in it, and also has different shimmer. Now the non-shimmer inks. We have here Red Dragon, but you see Red Dragon is darker in tone. Burgundy Rose from the flower set is also darker in tone and has maybe more blue in it. And Tulip from the flower series is yeah, has maybe more orange in it. Gerbera is lighter in tone and has also more orange in it. Ruby is darker in tone. Carnival is also darker in tone. And Cardinal from the green Inkvent is lighter in tone and has more orange in it. Fire Embers has also more orange in it and is lighter. Ho 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 from the blue Inkvent calendar has less blue in it or less pink in it. Red Robin has more brown in it. Then Matador is darker in tone. And Brilliant Red is lighter, as well as Passion Red. And Passion Red also has more pink in it. Wild Strawberry is also lighter in tone and has more orange. Poppy Red is also lighter in tone. Monaco Red is more brown. Maroon is darker in tone and has more a brownish pink in it. Then Jacques Herbin Rouge d'Orient is darker in tone and has less pink in it. Rouge Grenat, the same, is darker in tone, maybe more brown. Then Robert Austin New York is also darker in tone and has more brown in it. Muddy Dragon, the same, as well as Clay Red. Both are darker and have more brown in it. Whisper Red is also darker in tone and has more brown in it. Then Lamy Crystal Ruby is also darker in tone. Then Rouge Caroubier from Herbin is lighter in tone. Pelikan Edelstein Ruby is also lighter in tone. Then Pelikan Edelstein Garnet is more orange and is lighter. Star Ruby has more pink in it, or magenta. Then Sailor Yodaki is more brown in tone, and Okuyama as well, and is also darker in tone. Iori is lighter in tone. Kaweku Ruby Red is darker in tone. And also Pilot Iroshizuku Momichi is darker in tone and has maybe a little bit more pink in it. I have one ink that comes very close to the Tinsel, and it's also a Diamine ink, and it is Classic Red. Bring a little bit closer. Here you can see, I'm not sure if they are the identical inks, and Tinsel has just a little bit of shimmer. Because here on this swatch card, Classic Red, it looks very, very close. Maybe because also here you can see a little bit of sheen that both have. Here's the Classic Red with the sheen, and here is the Tinsel with the sheen. But I have to say that the sheen does not show up in the writing. And I think that maybe the Classic Red has a little bit more a rose color in it, or more a pink of it. But it can also be that this is only the little batch variation. Now the price comparison. You can see here you can get it at Cult Pens, the 30 milliliters for $3.25, or the 80 milliliter for $8.45. Or if you want to buy in the EU, you can buy it at Stilo and Stile or Papier and Stift. I wish you a wonderful day. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.